Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie and I will be your yoga teacher for today. So this flow is going to be a power flow and we are going to start in downward facing dog. So go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful, comfy downward facing dog. Making sure that those pointer fingers are pointed forward. And those those butt bones are pointed up towards the sky. This may mean that you have to take a bend in the knees, and you can go ahead and bend those knees. Now, this is our starting position. So instead of jumping straight into walking our dogs, I want you to just go ahead and ground here. Tell yourself this is okay. Maybe set an intention and begin to bring the awareness to the breath. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Building up that fire inside that will get us through this practice. Really gripping the mat with the fingers. Allowing the head to hang. Maybe closing the eyes down here and seeing what that feels like. We're just being all the way present here. On your next inhale, we're going to go ahead and walk our dog. So matching the breath with the movements, on your inhales, we're going to switch feet. So you get one full breath on each foot. So this is kind of a slow, controlled walk. We're not running our dogs. We are taking the time to be intentional with the movement. Beautiful. Once you feel good with that, we're going to roll forward into plank. Go ahead and look forward. Hold. Lower down the knees. And then the chest and the chin. And let's pause here for just a second. Giving the shoulders and wrists a little break here. And push through, coming up into our cobra. Just hold here, look forward, smile, release. Let's go and take the hands to the outside edges of the mat, maybe a little more forward than the shoulders. And let's push up into cobra on our inhale. And exhale, we release. Inhale, we push up. And exhale, release. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, up. And exhale, we release. Beautiful. Go ahead and come up into Sphinx here. So coming up on the elbows. We're going to get a little thigh stretch on. So reaching that left hand around, grabbing that left ankle. Not collapsing through this right shoulder though. We're still maintaining that lift. And we're just trying to get this foot to the booty. Just a general direction there. We just really want to feel this stretch all in the thighs. Breathe. And release that left leg. And we're coming on over to the right. You may feel this in your shoulders a little bit too, and that's okay. The main sensation we're going for is that stretch in the thigh. That's a big muscle. and it needs its loving. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. Go ahead and plant those hands and tuck those feet. Push up through plank. So once you get in your plank, just hold here for a second. And we can hop, step, jump, or slowly walk to the top of the mat. Coming into our forward fold. First forward fold of the day, so I'm going to let us enjoy it. Grabbing opposite elbows, swaying left to right. Nice to bend in those knees, trying to get that belly to touch the thighs. And we breathe here. Focusing on the breath, not the sensation. First forward fold can sometimes feel a little tight, but it's just a great way to really tap into the body. Find out how we're feeling. Inhale, we come up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we will root to rise. Arms come all the way up overhead. We'll exhale them down through heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Plant those hands, step the right foot back, followed by the left. Look forward, shift forward. Lower down chaturanga and push up into our upward facing dog. Everybody meets back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Hop, step, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll peel ourselves all the way up to standing. Head and neck come last. Tadasana. Here we are. Inhale, arms up. Let's sit back into chair. Making sure that the knees are together like a big zipper from our feet all the way up to our hands here. We breathe. This is a wonderful posture for us ladies to practice using public restrooms. This will take away that excruciating pain of not having the toilet seat protectors. Beautiful. Exhale, we fold. Plant the hands, step the left foot back, followed by the right. Here we are, plank again. And let's shift over, right side, Vashisthasana, side plank, left hand up towards the sky, ceiling. Gaze can follow. Breathe. Beautiful, pivoting all the way over to the other side, so left side, Vashisthasana. Right hand up towards the ceiling and maybe taking your gaze towards that right hand. Breathe. Beautiful. Back to this plank position and lower all the way down to the mat. Very nice. So we're going to do locust. So let's bring the legs first and then we'll do the hands and then we'll do them all together. So lift those legs up. Breathe. No holding, no clenching. Working through that low back. And release. Nice. Now we're going to come up with the upper body. Arms out front. Inhale, up. Breathe. Never no holding or clenching. We are always breathing here. Maybe come up a little higher. Beautiful, release. And now we're going full body. So inhale, lift. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale. And exhale. Re-release. Very good job. That can be really hard, so way to go. Let's go ahead and reach around and find those ankles here. coming in for bow. So go ahead and kick those ankles up towards the sky. Nice shoulder stretch here too, keeping the knees as together as can be. They don't have to be together touching. Breathe. And release. Very nice. Go ahead and push up. Coming in. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Once you get here, go ahead and give your dog a nice little walk. And on an inhale, we're going to sweep that right leg up towards the sky. 3-leg dog. I'm going to bring right knee to right elbow. 3-leg dog. Right knee, left elbow. 3-leg dog. Right knee, right wrist. 3-leg dog. Right knee, left wrist. 3-leg dog. And release that right leg. Inhale, left leg up. 3-leg dog. Left knee, left elbow. 3-leg dog. Left knee, right elbow. 3-leg dog. Left knee, left wrist. 3-leg dog. Left knee, right wrist. And 3-leg dog. And release that left foot down. Beautiful. Roll forward. And then go ahead and come onto the knees. Toes are tucked. So we're sitting back. And we're going to allow the toe stretch. And go ahead and roll the wrist out here. Just to breathe. Maintaining that nice inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Okay, and come forward. And send the booty back up. Downward dog. And here we are. Inhale, right leg up. Bring it through in between the hands. Go ahead and lower down on that back knee and allow yourself on an inhale to rise up. Low lunge. Breathe. Push back half splits. Maybe interlace your hands behind your back. Get you a shoulder stretch too, keeping that gaze forward. Inhale, we're going to roll back forward into our low lunge. Beautiful. Frame that foot, step it back. Downward dog. Roll forward plank. Look forward, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, meet back, down dog. Very nice. Inhale, left leg up, 3-leg dog. Roll forward, step it in between the hands. Lower down that back knee and allow yourself to rise up on an inhale. Low lunge. Breathe. Push back, half splits, maybe interlacing those hands. Behind the back, nice little shoulder stretch, keeping that gaze forward. Breathing, hinging at the hips, making sure the hips are square. Inhale back forward, back to our low lunge. And frame that foot, step it back. Down dog. And let's vinyasa, roll forward into plank. Look forward. Lower down chaturanga, push up, upward facing dog, meet back, down dog. Go ahead and take a few inhales and exhales here. And roll forward onto those knees again. We're going to be in a standing, kneeling position here. Coming for camel. We're not doing dancing camel or anything. It's still kind of early in this practice, so we're just going to take our hands on the upper part of our booties, fingers facing towards your head. My words are struggling again today. So once you're here, go ahead and straighten up that back, maintain that neutral pelvis, and push those hips forward. Gaze goes up towards the ceiling. We have our thighs, our glutes, and our core fired up right now, actively engaged to protect us in this position of back bending. Breathing, no holding or clenching here. Exhale, child's pose. Oh yeah, should be a very welcomed child's pose. Arms out front, forehead touches the mat. Nice inhale and exhale here. And we're going to peel up. And we're coming back into that standing, kneeling position. We're going to do camel again. So go ahead, take those fingers on the back. Get that alignment right. And then push those hips forward. Gaze goes up. Breathe. Very nice. Inhale. And exhale, we come out. Very nice. Let's go ahead and bring those hands forward and tuck those toes. Coming back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Inhale, right leg up. Bring it through in between the hands. Pivot on that back foot and allow yourself to rise up into our warrior two. Maintaining that alignment. Making sure the hands are parallel. You can see the front big toe. And exhale, exalted warrior. Drop that left hand, right hand comes up. Beautiful. Let's do some extended side angles. So bringing that right hand beside that right foot. And the left hand goes up towards the ceiling. Very nice. And we're going to frame this foot and step it back. Plank. Look forward, lower down, chaturanga, push up. Up dog, meet me back. Down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Bring it in between the hands, pivot on that back foot, and allow an inhale to rise you up. Warrior two. Looking at your alignment, making sure it's all good. Breathing. And drop that right hand, left hand comes up. Exalted warrior. And come around. Side angle, left hand plants beside left foot, right hand up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Inhale. And on the exhale, we frame the foot, step it back, down dog, hold for just a second, and vinyasa. Roll forward plank, look forward, lower down chaturanga, push up, upward facing dog, meet back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and step that right foot forward and pivot it, turning towards the front of the mat, coming in for a wide leg forward fold. So once you get here, same thing. Grab opposite elbows and just sway left or right. Really feeling that stretch in those hamstrings, always much deeper this way than just a standing forward fold. Inhale, we're going to peel ourselves up to a wide-legged stance, pivoting those feet out, coming in for goddess. So go ahead and get your feet where you like them, and then we're going to drop down into goddess. Bring your hands into our cactus. So we're going to bring our elbows to our knees 10 times, okay? So right elbow, right knee, left elbow, left knee. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Now let's bring our hands to the right before the knees. And we're going to do a little bit of a shoulder stretch. So we're going to drop that right shoulder down. Look towards your left shoulder. In reverse. So left shoulder drops and take the gaze towards the right shoulder. And back the other way. This is one of my favorites. And the other way. Very nice. Heel toe those feet in. And we're coming in for our Yogi Squat. Using the elbows to press against the knees, bringing the hands to heart center. Close the eyes down here for just a second. Coming back to that attention, what brought you here to this mat, what keeps you coming back. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and come back in for downward facing dog. Now once you get here, let's go ahead and take that right ankle and put it right under or above that left knee. Coming in for a figure 4 position here. Just feeling how this feels in this down dog position. And then we're going to walk our hands back as far as we can. So we're in this standing, or we're actually in like a forward fold with our right leg in figure 4. We're going to inhale and allow ourselves to come up to a chair position with the leg in figure 4. So go ahead and bring your hands up to heart center. Breathe. Active feet. Now, if you've ever tried flying pigeon, that's what we're about to attempt to play with. So if you want to play, going to bring those hands to the mat and bring that. You can hook that foot on this left elbow, and then on your right elbow is your right knee. And then you can play with taking that left foot off. You know, just playing here, finding the position, feeling for this position, and then just having some fun with it. Beautiful. I hope you at least gave it a go and tried. It's a really wonderful position. Go ahead and walk those hands back out. Your leg is still in figure 4. Beautiful. Release that leg. Look forward and come up into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. Meet back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Other side. So taking this left foot and putting it over the right leg. Figure 4 on this side. Seeing what that feels like, how that makes that outer hip on the left side feel. Once you feel good, you can walk those hands back. A little forward fold here. And on an inhale, we will allow ourselves to rise up. Here we are, figure 4, chair. Breathe. Find that gazing point in front of you. If you fall, it's okay. We come back and we try again. It's all part of the practice. And release. So now we are going to have the chance to play on this side. If you played on the other side, I do challenge you to play with this side. Seeing how it feels different. Let's have some fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. And when you get done, we're going to walk our hands forward. And here we are. We are in a downward dog again. And release that left foot. Roll forward, come on them knees, sit back, child's pose. Gather that breath. I am feeling mighty spicy. I hope that you are spicy too. Very nice. And roll forward. Here we are in our all fours. Let's go ahead and point the fingers to the outside edges of the mat. And then just take a nice little rock left to right. And point the fingers towards you. And now let's get that forearm stretch too. We've had some time on our wrists, so this should feel lovely. We normally do this first, but I wanted to mix it up today. Beautiful. Sit back on those heels and shake them out. Yep, you know it. We're coming back on them, so enjoy this shake out of the wrist. Maybe even give them a little massage. Get that blood really flowing through there. Showing yourself some love. That's what it's all about, right? We're here to show our bodies that we care. We're here to do the work. That's what we're here for. Awesome. Let's go ahead and meet back. Downward dog. Once you get there, we're going to hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Arms all the way up. Exhale, we sit back. Chair. Shift the weight over into the left foot. Pick the right leg up. Send it back. Warrior three. Find that gazing point. Square off at those hips. Breathe. No holding, no clenching. Inhale. And exhale, we fold over this left leg, coming in for standing splits. Sending that right leg up long. Maybe taking this left hand to the left ankle. Just finding what feels good for you here. Breathing. No holding. No clenching. Beautiful. Plant those hands, come back, warrior three prep. So we have our hands on the mat, but the foot is back like we are in warrior three. And release it. We're in our forward fold here. So just hang here for just a second. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we come up. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we root to rise. Arms and hands up overhead. Exhale them down through heart center. Beautiful. Go and sit back, coming into our chair again. And shifting the weight over towards the right. Sending that left leg back. Warrior three. Squaring those hips. Finding that gazing point. Breathing. No holding, no clenching. And inhale. And exhale, we come down and over this leg for standing splits on the right. You can grab that right ankle with that right hand if that feels good to you. Breathe. And release. Whew. Very nice. Here we are, forward fold. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows and just sway left to right. Inhales and exhales. And slowly we are going to sit back. So we are in a little squat. Come through the squat and then pop that booty onto the mat. You can have your legs out long, Padimottanasana, seated, forward, fold. So we're kind of going to mix it up and bring that right leg over. So this is going to deepen the stretch a lot more than our normal seated forward fold, and that's good. So we're going to inhale, arms up, and exhale, we hinge at those hips to fold over that leg. Like I said, the sensations may be a little stronger here, and that's okay. As long as there is nothing, there should never be any shooting, stabbing, or sharp pains. This should feel really nice. Just maybe a little bit of discomfort, but overall it's stretchy. Maybe you've been giving your foot a little massage, or your calf, or your knee, or your thigh, or wherever is screaming for your attention. And inhale, we'll peel up and we'll switch the legs. So right leg goes long and left leg comes over. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Same things on this side. You know, we're maybe loving ourselves here. If the wrists are still on fire, you could give your wrist a massage. Showing your body that you do love it, that you're here for it, you're taking care of it. Building up that belief in yourself. Finding that inner child and letting her know that we hear her. And slowly we peel ourselves up, coming into a wide-legged seated position. Get our side stretches on here. So we're going to plant the left hand right in between our legs, and right hand sweeps up and overhead, coming towards this left foot. Making sure that this left arm is not in our way. We want to have it forward, not behind our leg. Gaze is going to be up towards the ceiling. If you're not able to get all the way down here, this is what it's going to look like. With your gaze up towards that ceiling. Chest is kind of like revolved in a little bit of a way. Breathe. And inhale and exhale, we come out of it. Planting that right hand, left hand sweeps up and overhead, coming in on the other side. Same things, making sure this right arm is in front of this leg. And the left arm is grabbing towards that right foot. And your gaze is up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. We come out. Walk those hands forward, coming in for our pancake here. Making sure those feet are pointed up towards the sky. And just hinging at the hips. We're not wanting a big round in the spine here. So keeping the gaze forward will help you not round through that spine. Keeping it nice and straight, stretching more through the legs and the low back than through the full back. Just to breathe, maybe closing the eyes down here. And slowly, we'll come and push ourselves back up. And you're ready for some core work now, right? Swing that leg around and come on down to your backs. You can go and hug those knees in. Give yourself the biggest hug you've given yourself all week long. Maybe kiss those knees. Maybe even taking a little rock. Spinal massage, that rock and roll, finding that child that's inside and satisfying it by being playful, not taking yourself so seriously. Beautiful. When we land on our back, legs up towards the ceiling. So we're just going to start with reaches for our toes. So we're just going to do 10 of them. So the way this is going to look is we're just reaching for the toes, okay? Your legs do not have to be straight. They can be bent. We're going for core work. So we're not necessarily going for flexibility today. We are working the core. So inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Can bend those legs now. We're going to do bicycle with bringing our opposite elbows to the opposite knee, right? So kind of like this. Okay, I'm going to do 20 of them. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Beautiful. You can release that upper body. Now we're going to do my favorite core exercises. So we're going to interlace the hands, finding Kali Mudra, so finger Kali Mudra. So pointer fingers facing towards the ceiling like this. So they're going to go over our head. We're going to drop our leg down, hover it, and we're going to come up, down, and then up. We're only going to do 10 of them, so it's 5 on each side. Okay, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got this. 9. Breathe. One more. 10. Hug those knees in. Oh yeah, this should feel really nice to hug these knees in right now. Maybe even rocking and rolling. If you want, you could take another vinyasa. Maybe coming in for happy baby. We are listening to the body right now and we're doing what it's asking for. If it's asking for reclined pigeon, take reclined pigeon. If it's asking for happy baby, take happy baby. If it's asking you for more rock and roll, more core work, be my guest. Maybe you want to take a handstand or a headstand before we come in for our Savasana. Whatever you choose to do, I'm going to give you a little bit of time to find what feels good to you right here. This happy baby and rocking side to side, massaging through my spine. That's where it's at right now. For me, at least. Your body may be calling for something a little different. We are all different, and that's what makes us all unique. I always say the world would be a very boring place if we were all alike. We don't want to all be the same. Whatever you've chosen to do, we're going to go ahead and start simmering it back down. I'm coming in for a little bit of a supine twist, so you can send the legs out long and then hug that right knee into the chest. And then we're going to take it over the body towards the left. Right hand goes out towards the right and the gaze follows that right hand. Big inhales and exhales here. Breathing all the way into the belly. And slowly we inhale back to center. And we pull that left leg up, right leg goes down. And we'll pull it across the body towards the right. The left hand goes out long, gaze follows it. Go ahead and shut the eyes down. A little digestive massage here. As long as you breathe into that belly. And slowly we inhale, we come back to center. Coming in for Savasana, I'm going to take cobbler with my legs. I'm going to bring my right hand on my heart, left hand on my belly. Go ahead and find your Savasana. Allowing your body to ground into the earth. You worked really hard today. And you are deserving of this time for yourself. Allowing your body to absorb everything that we just did. Telling your body thank you. Maybe giving thanks to God for allowing you to show up here and move your body every day. Thank you. Thank you for the ability to move my body. Noticing the rise and the fall of the chest and the belly on your hands when you breathe. Allow your awareness to be with the breath. Ever so slightly bringing the awareness back to the body. Wiggling the toes and the fingers, maybe taking a big full body stretch before we roll over to one side and push up into our easy seat. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this practice was what you were looking for. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.